Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. All right. That was terrible.
Lesbian? Homosexual?
Oh man, that was terrible. But spiritual word has done it again. Also, ladies, I think you guys need to stop tweeting. You guys gotta stop tweeting, bro. Like people talk about somebody gotta take away 50 Cent phone. A lot of you girls, y'all, or whoever dude you living with, or whatever situation you got, somebody gotta take your phones away because you guys shoot yourself in the foot too much. Okay, so here we see this tweet here. She says more men should look into hiring sex workers to get their needs met instead of trying to date. And I'm just in there like this here. And I'm just like, you do know if America has prostitution, illegal for a reason. If prostitution was legalized, I'm talking about, even though it technically kind of is right now with Instagram and Seeking and all those sites, but if prostitution was illegal, a lot of you ladies will be in trouble because like America's a very unique country, and it's one of those countries in the world where prostitution is illegal. You know what I mean? And there's like a negative stigma around dudes paying for sex. So dudes will get married and do all types of stupid shit just to get you know what I'm saying? And women know this. So they use that to their advantage. And they literally lead with coochie games. So when you make a tweet like this, especially knowing the stats, you see the stat what King Hakeem put. He said a third of men 30 and under are incels or virgins, which is and the number steady rising. It's only a small percentage of men that are getting consistent access to most of the women. So with that being said, if they legalize prostitution, I don't know what a lot of you ladies would do. I don't think a lot of you ladies would be able to find a man because of that thirst. Most dudes are just willing to fuck anything. If they legalized it and they had it where they could just order it, you think marriage is down the toilet now? It's gonna be nobody getting married. It's gonna be nobody. You're not gonna be able to use that to leverage against the average guy, because the average lady, most women use that. You can't get this access to this box. They hold it over the average dude because he knows the average dude doesn't have many sexual options. The average dude is not an athlete. The average dude is not, an entertainer or a musician. You know what I'm saying? And even those guys are having problems with those ladies. So let's see the response. Let me see. I think there were responses. Okay, she said, men will spend their younger years smashing and dashing, and then in their older years want to settle down with a 25-year-old. Unfortunately, many sisters didn't peep game until older, so we went to the dating scene looking for love. No, you went into the dating scene looking to finesse. I know you ladies, especially Gen Z, where I am. You guys are coming into the game looking to finesse. And so same with the men. Same with the men. They're just trying to be pimps, players, max, and want to be pimps and whatnot. So it's both sides are, coming to the table they're not, trying to work with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. Unfortunately, many sisters didn't peep game until older, so we went to Daisy look for love, blah blah blah. While the men were just looking for a nut. Then these same women who Kev and Samuels called leftover decided to just stay single because we sick of them and their games. Then we shame for being single, and everyone knows that these men out here playing with us. Well, that's like I said, because most women don't understand their place in the totem pole in terms of who to shoot for. Most of these ladies overachieve because they realize they can really fuck with whoever they put their mind to. So naturally, they're gonna aim for the top. Now, what they didn't realize is that they gave those top people, the athletes, the people with clout, the famous people, the people with money, leverage, and options. That small percentage of men, they basically gave them all the leverage. So what they do, they call their shot. They mess with one of those dudes that has options, and they get played. And then they take out their frustration on all the average men that don't have options, which is like 80% of men, 85% of men. And now I would say 90% of men, honestly. So that's what happens when you don't, especially, that's what happens when you don't have the dad in the house. And not just that, that's what happens when, most dudes grew up with their fathers being afraid of the mom because the mom can divorce, rape him, the kingdom come. So he has to walk on eggshells and he can't even get sex from his wife. And I think that was the last one. So let's look at these comments here. Let's see. He just said the girls, she ain't lying. And the man's like, so how about we just stop talking? I agree because it's scary. Look, if they legalized prostitution, a lot of you girls will be in trouble. They keep it illegal for a reason. First of all, it's more money for the police department, so they can do those sting operations, and you know what I'm saying. They get money off that. It's a money maker, and they know that most men are in desperate situations sexually, and most men are not willing to pay for it and just openly pay for it, or they do it. They just do it on the low, and they're just ashamed of doing it, even though it's completely normal in other countries. These comments about to set ablaze. Look, man, it's literally a large percentage of ladies messing with a small percentage of men, and when there's no incentive for those top percentage of those guys. There's no incentive for them to stay faithful or whatever, loyal, what that is, and you're giving your access to those guys, and you're acting like they're the bad guys, and you're the one giving them the access. And that's where the rubber meets the road. They mad at Nick Cannon, you know what I'm saying, for getting his 12th baby mama, but I'm like, okay, so where does the onus go on maybe the 4th or 5th baby mama? They know what it is, and they're still keeping this kid. All of a sudden they're not for abortion. Then they're not gonna abort Nick Cannon's baby, and he's a sickly nigga. Ain't this nigga sick? It don't matter because he got that. He's fame. He got that. Like I said, money, fame, status. You got all three. If you have one of the three, that gets you access to the average lady. Your having morals is not a prerequisite to getting the average American woman. You know what I mean? It's either money, fame, or status. And if you have all three, the world's your oyster. You know what I'm saying? Or if they always say the Tyrone and the Chad. Yeah. But that's a small percentage of dudes too, because like Tinder said, it showed you like they said that they found only 10% or 15% of the men attractive, and the rest they didn't deem average, they deemed below average. They didn't. I'm talking about everybody else. It wasn't. Oh, he was all right. They deemed the rest below them.
Victory screech!
Why are you gay?
Wow, that was wow. I do have that sound effect though. That was awkwardly great timing. Oh my god. I did not mean for that to happen, but that happened perfectly. So you have that small percentage, right? And so like I said, they showed the studies. So just attractive wise, it's only a few of them that's actually, we talk about Chad and Tyrone. It's really a few. And then you'll have like I remember Jordan Peterson brought it up. He was talking about this. It was like 3 dudes in Memphis that got 84 kids by like 46 different baby mom. I'm like, what? How did? But then they gonna turn around and talk about dudes ain't shit. It's like you messed with 3. It's 46 women messing with 3 dudes, and the rest are just like, I mean, damn, what? And then they get mad when then you get mad when those same dudes in the hood are just like, shit, I'm gonna just try white girls, or shit, I'm gonna just get my passport, or I'm gonna just try something else. They're not gonna wait for you. You know what I'm saying? And then they're not gonna wait for you until they're 30, until you got 5 kids by 3 different dudes, and now you're ready to settle down because you're not those guys are not attracted to you anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's just unrealistic. So it's like I said, what you said, you just think that's not gonna get you played anymore. That's why you made the tweet like that, and you're tired of the games and whatnot. Look, if they legalize prostitution, y'all would be in trouble, bro. Shit, they legalized prostitution and they like took away child support. Motherfuckers will start acting right. That's all I'm gonna say about that. They take away child support, like or what they got in South Carolina. They found out that Brittany Renner can't get the money that she got from child support. She can only get $2,500 from that NBA player. Now, $2,500 is still a lot, but for that NBA player, whatever his name is, that's nothing. He's like, shit, all right, shit, do you want me to just give you the 24? Do you want me just to give you the 36,000 for the year? That's nothing to him. For him, that's nothing. So that's a win on his end, because I thought he was gonna have to do 25,000, not 2,500. But apparently in North Carolina, there's a cap on child support. Man, if they had it like that in certain states, the cap on child support is 300 or 200 or 500. Motherfuckers will be in trouble, bro. It will be. I'll just say this: all that nonsense with girls keeping kids, killing certain kids, and ladies would be keeping their legs closed. Trust me. Like I said, there's the reason why they do what they do is because there's the government allows them to do it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the reason why they haven't legalized prostitution, because a lot of dudes, they need these guys thirsty, have them doing stupid stuff, so everybody gets paid, have them paying for dates, having them paying for all types of stuff. If these dudes legalize prostitution, motherfuckers won't be going on dates, especially the guys that are not attractive, that know they have no shot. They're just gonna be like, shit, I'm gonna just go to the brothel and just pay my severance fee. I can order these girls to come to my house and do it. You think dudes wouldn't be doing? They're already doing that now. Technically, especially the people up top, like the rich people. That's what they're doing. They get these high end escorts and have them on a payment schedule, and then they come in, take care of their business. They give them $1,000, $500 or whatever. The street, the regular street walkers that be on the regular sites, probably 200, 100, and then they just do their business, go about their day. You think dudes want to be doing that? But like I said, there's such a stigma, and it works it works to ladies' favor, but because she doesn't know how to choose a partner, she doesn't know how to choose somebody that got her back. She's gonna make a tweet like this just to shame dudes. Well, really, you're actually giving them the solution. Like I said, the reason why, you got the passport bros, these guys are going to Thailand, they're going to Dominican Republic, and it's changing their life because they're literally meeting girls that are freaking out of this world gorgeous, and they could just literally pay them $20 and they go to Dominican Republic. They don't have to be playing reindeer games with these girls. And they said these guys paid like $40. Did you see that video? He's like, all you got to do is look at that girl right here. All you got to do is come here. And the girl is freaking gorgeous. And here you got, I'm talking about ugly girls, average girls here. I'm talking about, I know my work. They're not trying to hear that shit. Especially when you're not giving the average guy a chance. There's guys that are in software engineering that make six figures, and they're just not that desirable. Guys that are literally holding this country together, and they're in Las Vegas trying to find somebody. They're looking to get a quick jack off because most of the ladies are not giving them a chance. Like I said, if they legalized it, and they're gonna do it, but it's not going to be for us. It's going to be so, the LGBT community can do their debauchery that like they've done for a long time now. You know what I'm saying? So that's when they're going to legalize it. So the LGBT community, notice like with the Chris Hansen stuff, like the guys, most of the guys that he be catching are people, it'd be like the dudes looking for little boys. You know that, right? Hey, man, that's uncomfortable truth right there. A lot of those guys he was busting, it was dudes looking for little boys. That's why they're gonna legalize prostitution eventually. It's not gonna be for us, like the straight dudes. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if they did it that's why these guys are getting their passports and whatnot. Now, when it comes to that though, I hope you guys understand. Girls have been doing their little girls trips to Jamaica for years, and if you start bragging about this stuff, like I said, girls cannot take L's. They're gonna take it to another level. They're gonna go to Jamaica and they're gonna go to those sugar daddies, those old white dudes, and they're gonna film themselves doing debauchery with those guys, and it's gonna break y'all hearts. I'm telling you, man. So just don't think you're getting one up on girls on that. Passport bros. Don't think you're one up in them. They can outdo you when it comes to this kind of stuff. They've been doing this for years. They're just mad now. But don't think you one up them. They're gonna do you one over, bro. Even if it comes to their own destruction, they can't take L's. They can't take L's. Even if it destroys them, they're not gonna take that L.